How are we this evening? Great. My name is Aune Kalume, all the way from the land of the brave, Namibia. I am your wife. I am married to the most handsome man in the whole world, the MC. Please give my husband a round of applause. Um, by profession, I'm an accountant that I'm doing full time. While on part-time, my husband and I, for the last 17 years, we have been doing this fantastic business opportunity. This new life has changed our life for better. It has beautified many things in our home, in our love life, in our marriage, in our health. You can just think of anything. New life is truly the best. I want you to give it a round of applause. Now, why did I join New Life? I joined because I wanted to make extra income. Myself, I grew up from a very poor background. I lost my father just before the age of 10, and he was the only breadwinner. Now you can just imagine for my poor mother, raising 6 children with no income. So we have really suffered in poverty. The poverty that you are thinking in or that you are seeing in pictures, I lived it. But I thank God for poverty because it became a motivating factor in my life. I at one point I decided, or my mother encouraged me, to work so hard that if I want to live out of poverty, I need to work hard. And I want to tell you that today everything is the rest. Now I am so excited this evening because we are going to share one of the sessions that has touched me when I just started this business. And is the dreams, the power of the dreams and of self-talk. And I am so excited because we are going to do it with very, very exciting and very powerful business builders. My sister here, Grasa. So I am going to start with you. You are going to introduce yourself. And my brother, Mr. Juma. All the way from Tanzania. So I'm first giving you the mic just to give your ID, then we can take it from there. Thank you.
Good evening, Eagles. It's so exciting to be here. It's so good to be at this side of the stage and seeing these beautiful leaders sitting out there. My name is Graça Samo and I come all the way from Mozambique. The land of the good people. I'm a mother of 2. I did my studies in different fields because I'm a very curious person. And I've been working in the field of women's rights and human rights in general. I'm known as an activist in my country. But what made me come to Neolife, it was the struggle for a better health for my family. My second born is someone that made me almost live in hospitals. And it was a too much suffering, traveling then to South Africa to seek for better health. But thank God, I got introduced to Neolife products. And my son really started to change and become a strong child. And from a child that was diagnosed as an autistic child at the year of 3.5 years, he became a very strong young boy who is now 18, and he became a Neolife member, an Eagle team member. And my motivation is of having him in this convention as a Neolife distributor. Today, I do Neolife with a big dream that is to touch other people's lives. Thank you.
Good evening, Eagles. My name is Juma. I come from Tanzania, the land which is the refuge of all freedom fighters in Africa. some years back, I had challenges, and it was a health challenge, actually. My neck was stiffening every few minutes, and I had to turn it this way and that way in order to make it a bit lighter. And it went on and caused numbness and pins and needles onto my arms and legs. And I was looking for a solution for that. And a friend of mine said I should see a neurologist. The neurologist said I needed to wear a collar. I asked the neurologist for how long. He said forever. And I said, okay. I first asked him what was the cause. He said the cause is usually old age. But when I look at you, he said, you don't look that old to me. So for you, I don't know what the cause is. So I said, okay, I'll go away and digest this a little bit, and then I'll come back and you organize the collar for me. But then a friend of mine said it was just a malnutrition that was troubling me. And I didn't believe him, because really I eat well, and he knows, he's a friend, you know, he knows that I eat well. He comes to my place every time. He said, well, malnutrition is just simply a lack of nutrients in the right parts of the body for some reason. So that's what it is for you. And I said, okay, so how do we fix this? He said, you're going to need supplements. I said, but I'm a lover of good health, so I've already looked at supplements. My challenge is, when you go into the shops looking for supplements, there is just a multitude of them. You know, you don't know which one is good for you, which one is poisonous. He said, well, there is this company, this Neolife company. It's come into the country. You can get their supplements. These are juice-extracted nutritional supplements. They are just extracted from food, so you won't have challenges with them. So I started using these supplements, and a few months later, my problem died away, and it's been many years now, it's been away. So one time when I was looking for these nutritional supplements, like I said, I live in Tanzania, but I was working in Cape Town for a year or so. And while I was in Cape Town looking for these supplements, I was directed to a Neolife distributor, and he gave me the supplements that I was looking for, and then he asked me how I came to hear about them. I said, why? Are these a secret? He said, no, they're not a secret, but you came looking for them from me, and Neolife, you went looking for them at Neolife, and Neolife would not sell them to you. They sent you to me, and that's why I'm wondering. So he went on to tell me the whole story about the business, and that's when I got started. And right now, I'm an excited distributor heading towards where Charlie is.
Wow, thank you so much. Yes, I think we can just start with you. Wow. Of course, now we want to talk about the power of the dream. And of course, we know when you are dreaming, you have to have a good, positive talk. I want you to share with us what is or why self-talk.
Why self-talk? Self-talk is very important for life, basically. You cannot live without a self-talk. Now, the thing is, everybody talks to themselves. You know, everybody talks to themselves. They talk to themselves all the time. But when you're in a business like ours and you want to build it properly, then you need self-talk that's not automatic, you know, just the usual stuff that goes on in your mind. You need to direct it. You need to tell yourself, this is what I want, and you actually have to talk positively and in the present. Like, if you want to be, you're a senior manager, and you want to be a director, you talk to yourself that I am a fully qualified director, and that's your next step. So you say, I am a fully qualified director. When you do that, they say, and that's what we've been taught, and it seems to be working that way, that your mind thinks you actually are a director, even though you're not at that particular point in time. But the mind thinks so. And then you will find yourself starting to act in ways that a director would act. And that way, you begin to build towards becoming a director. You will do things that a director does. You know, you will dress like a director. You'll walk like a director, you know, because your self-talk is driving you towards that direction. And you're not going in the automatic, because the automatic, if you leave it like that, then it sort of makes you become an ordinary person, you know. I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this. The leader, the developing leader, talks in terms of, I am this, I am that. You know, they talk about what they want, and they talk it in the present.
Wow, thank you very much. Yes, now to you, Grasa, I know you have such a big team and you are growing, and I know you are having such a positive attitude with the self-talk. Just share with us how self-talk helps you to grow and how you are also helping your team to do the self-talk.
Thank you for that question, Aone, because it's one of those that I really, really like. We are educated not to believe in ourselves, first of all. We are educated to think in a very limited way, not being able to see the very big things that are around us or that can come from us. So every time we have a voice that is telling that, no, you can't do, no, you are too small, no, you are not capable enough. And you have another one that it's the really you, the really self of you that really want to do something different, that want to take you from your comfort zone. And what I keep on doing is really to be a watchdog of myself, of that small grass who says, no, you can't, and say, yes, of course I can. And say, when I walk to be seen, and I'm the one that must see myself. I love mirrors, because the mirror can tell you who you really are. But sometimes we pass through there, we don't want to see. We can see ourselves from inside and from outside through the mirror. But in this business, what I learned to say is that every person that comes to you represents part of you. So you really have to look at the people and see in them what is in you. So you got to tell yourself what is in you. And this is where it comes. Me, I'm that one who always say that I can. I'm like, I had a father that used to really say, you, my children, are the best. You are so smart. And he would tell people that my children are good. But of course, sometimes at home, he would say, you will fail, you will. But when he tells people, he was saying that his children were the best children. So I really had that attitude from home. But when we come out, people and the society will tell that you are born in Africa, a poor country, a poor continent. I'm thinking that we came to Eagle Team, and Charlie keeps on telling us, the best place for Africans, it's Africa. And that was so powerful to me, because there is a time I was offered to go outside Africa. And I learned from that to say, I want to build Grasa here, and from Grasa, I want to duplicate and multiply many Grasas. So every time that I see someone, I really look at the attitude of that person and say, that is Grasa. This is the mirror of Grasa. So what can I do to uplift this person? Fear is the major enemy that we have. We fear everything. We fear talking to people. We fear looking at the future. We fear everything around us. Yesterday, someone was saying, I fear sleeping by myself. And look at that. We need to help each other. We need to help our downlines. And the first thing is to tell them that they can. But of course, we need to walk with them to show them that there is nothing to fear. So for me, self-talk, it's all the time talking the things that I want them to happen. Talking the things that I want to see in my downlines. Those things that they don't even believe, they don't even see in themselves. I see. Look into their eyes and tell them what you see in them. And this is the positive attitude we can have. This is the self-talk. Every day when I wake up, I tell that I am a winner because I was able to wake up and breathe, so I can do anything today. And I wake up with my plan and go with that attitude of a winner.
Wow, thank you so much. Yes, you have mentioned that you see in your team, in what they can become. And that is now taking us to the next level. When you see that, you just don't leave it there. You take it to the dreams. And in your Life Eagle team, we are told to dream and to dream big. I remember when I just started this business. We were young. I was just in my late 20s. And, we just got married. We were told that we can dream whatever that you want to dream. Somehow I was not believing, but, I just said, only I need money. Let me just go for it. So I put up a dream chart. And that is what we want to encourage you. That we make up a plan that before at the age of 40, we want to build our retirement home. And I want to tell you before we turn 40, my husband and I, we built that retirement home so beautiful in the village. And I'm so proud of myself because I have built that house with the money from this business. Now, as we are just going to touch on the final remarks on the dreams, I just want to share with our audience your closing remarks, how dreams chart or the dreams are so important in this business. In 2 minutes.
Dreams can help you to always remind yourself about why you started this business. My first thing in my dream chart was to buy a piano for my son who had special needs in his development. Guess what? I still have that first dream chart because it makes me remember that it is really possible to make things happen if you write them, if you put a picture. I always saw the pianos in the films and the houses of rich people. I couldn't believe that I could have a piano. But my first bonus, I kept them in my bank account and I was able to buy a piano for my son. Today, I'm finishing the building of a house of a family that we say that when we grow older, we want to live in a house such like that. And we are making it happen. I'm driving a Fortuna. I decided here in Bloemfontein when I saw the first Fortuna that I wanted to buy it with. But it's not about material things. This is what I want to tell you in my last minute. It's about what you want to live when you go. My dream today is that I want to hear many young people who are going to depression, to take away their lives, they lose hope, to show them through our business, through our Eagle Team movement, that we can make a difference. They can build their dreams. They can change their communities. This is my dream. Our Africa continent, our communities, they have needs. And the solution is in the dream that we are building here in Bloemfontein in this convention. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. In 1 minute.
Well, in 1 minute, all I can say is, when you come to functions like this, you can build your dream from this. You see, when you see people standing here and talking about their stories, talking about where they came from and where they are, sometimes you can look at a person and say, that guy from Tanzania, he can do it. I can take this thing apart, So meetings, events like this, they make you build your dream and really see that you can do it, because you can see somebody that you think, well, if that person can do it, then I can do it better.
Wow, thank you so much. We just want to end with that the future belongs to people who believe in their dreams. So we want to encourage you tonight to go out, really put up your dreams. But it's not putting up alone. Believe in your dreams. Thank you very much.